Hey everyone, my name is Urs, and these are my winners and losers from Raw, August 11th, 2025. Our first winner of the night is the match between Roxanne and Io. For a match that was put together on very short notice, Roxanne and Io put on a great show for the Canadians. I sort of marvel at the fact that Roxanne is a mere 23 years old and has her entire career ahead of her, and she's already being trusted in spots like this. Also, mix in the fact that Liv is going to be back soon. The two have the same body types. The feud should end up quite nicely. It looks like it's going to point to an eventual Asuka heel turn, but more on that later. As for our first losers of the night, it was Becky and Maxine. The booking in this match made little sense. Natty was mad about what Becky had done, so she agrees to wrestle Maxine. The new theme song is whack for Becky. Maxine's offense remains just painful to watch. And Becky is a multi-time champion resorting to grabbing the ropes while pinning Maxine. That makes no sense. The booking and the match were absolutely terrible. I don't care if Becky's a heel. She shouldn't have to grab the ropes against Maxine. Before we keep on with this list, be sure to like this content and give me a subscribe. You know what to do. Our next winner of the night is Rusev. After what feels like 2 months of build, the Canadians finally started responding to this guy. Instead of the non-reactions he was getting for weeks in the past, the crowd just hasn't been into him at all since coming back, despite really being into Sheamus. Fortunately for Rusev, the Canadians remembered who he was and responded to him taunting from the top ropes. The next loser on our list is the brand split. Once again, this means absolutely nothing, which is always the issue when the whole draft thing comes about. It's just a giant waste of everybody's time. Sammy was on SmackDown beating Solo. Sammy appears on Raw for another 10-minute long Canadian-sized entrance. Then Solo interrupts a decent match to get revenge on Sammy for a clean loss. I don't know. Just stop acting like there are two different brands at this point. It just doesn't make any sense. Before our last entrance, let's give an honorable mention to Bayley. She cut a heartfelt promo about not having the answers at this point in her career. And then in the final second, she loses all focus and the camera cuts out. Suddenly we hear heel Bayley's shrill laugh. The stream was a bit mixed on this, but for me, it's always going to be a win. I've always enjoyed heel Bayley way more, especially when she's picking on Michael Cole. And our final winner of the night, I'm going to hand this one to Asuka, Io, and Kairi. I alluded to this earlier, but these girls are just straight fire in just about everything they touch. I'm interested to see the dynamics of which side Kairi will end up on. I feel as though, for once, it doesn't have to be a 2v1 kind of angle. It could be that Kairi gets disrespected enough on both sides that we see everybody with no friends in a triple threat. Maximum interest to see where this goes. I hope it goes that way. And our final loser of the night is the U.S. audience. People watching from the U.S. on Netflix are missing 1/3 of the actual show. We did the math. It's like literally 45 minutes of commercial breaks, regardless if you're on the highest Netflix tier plan. I'm doing a VPN, and it's basically the only way you can watch the show. U.S. audience misses a ton of promos and interviews and just large parts of the matches. And for comparison, AEW has less ads, and even when they do have ads, they do picture-in-a-picture. It's just really unfortunate the U.S. gets treated like this so poorly. Feels like their core audience is being crazy exploited. Overall, a standard episode of Raw, an average 5 out of 10. As far as Raw standards go, there was enough meat on the bone for a nice meal. I especially enjoyed Io and Roxanne's match, and my man Bronson putting the fish hook on Punk in the finale. Anyways, if you're looking for more Wrestling React content, consider joining a live stream on my Twitch or YouTube. I stream nightly reaction shows to Raw, NXT, Dynamite, SmackDown, and Collision. And if you're looking for Stardom and New Japan content, we have watch parties on Discord on Friday and Saturday nights. Your new wrestling community is right here in the hall. Come on by and say hi. That's it for this video. Enjoy pro wrestling. Be awesome to each other. Blue Thunder bombs for all and all that stuff. And I'll see you next time.